Yo, what's going on there, guys? How you balls swaying today? So I feel like talking to you guys a little bit about this thing I was seeing. I was reading when they just released these patch notes the other day. I was taking a look at them again there, and I noticed something that I was kind of like, "There's no way they're gonna get this done properly without shit just hitting the fan." And it was about the fact that they opened the weeklies up for matchmaking, so you can actually be queued up with other people. And they were talking about how they are prioritizing and trying to get that done for raids, so that you could just queue up for a raid and get paired with 5 other random people. And I know there's a lot of the community that's all for this. There are a whole lot of people that are like, yeah, we need this, I don't have any friends, I don't, you know what I mean, I'm a loner, man, I don't have anyone that likes me, I don't shower, I don't bathe. I see these people all the time that are like, we need this to happen. And I wanted to kind of let you guys know that this may be a very bad idea and very, very challenging. They said the reason they haven't done it yet is because it is a challenging path to try to take on. And just before we get started, though, I do want to remind you guys that we do have a Facebook page open, and I know you may not be Facebook users. I don't use it personally, but I use it for this page, and we have almost 1,000 members strong across all platforms, so it's not exclusive for just PlayStation or Xbox users. If you're looking for people sit in there, they post, they brag about their awesome Nightfall drops, they look for Crucible and raid parties and everything like that, so if you're looking to find people to do shit with, the options are out there. You don't have to act like, this is just not meant for me, man, I can't do this. So, putting that aside, why I think this is a very bad idea and why this is such a challenge for them is simple. It comes down to one thing. Now, can you imagine getting queued up and put with 5 other random people? The first thing that I expect to hear is, I'm running sword. No, I always run sword with my group. I've only ever ran sword. I don't know how to do rockets, but I want to do ogres. There is going to be no middle ground. There's not going to be people like, oh, okay, well, you are obviously, you said it first. So unless there's some unwritten code, which is not going to apply, because face it, for those that have played MOBAs, calling, what lane you're going to in a casual means shit. You guys should understand exactly how this is going to pan out. It's going to get toxic. Games are not even going to be started. You're going to have to pray for RNGs. We got a better chance of getting a Yallarhorn from Zur than we do of getting a good team set up on the first go. What's going to happen is you're going to waste your time traveling, you're going to get in the party, and you're going to realize 1 or 2 of them's either AFK, they're eating boogers, or whatever the hell it is those MLG players do, and it's going to get really shitty really, really quick, to be fair. So I think that's why they're trying to dodge it. Now, my suggestion, and the thing that I've seen that has worked in other games, like MMOs and stuff like that, are different areas that you can go to. Now, if they were to create a different tower or something for people to just inhabit, and, and they can be like, hey, I'm searching for this part, or they can go to different rooms, and the voice in that area, in that vicinity, can say, hey, we're looking for Nightfalls, we're looking for this, and you can form a line, or whatever you're looking for. That's fine. I used to play a game called Night Online. It was a Turkish-based game. It was an MMO. And when you were looking for people to do specific activities with, you could actually bring up a menu inside, the main hub area, and it'll say, seeking. So you can say, hey, you're looking for people within these, levels like 30 to 32, need to have Yallarhorn, and talk about what you're talking about. That way you know who you're dealing with before you get in control of things. And if it was at a unique hub, if it was at a location like a secondary tower, it would be great, because if that was existing, which maybe what this Reef social thing could be, it would be great because people could actually form the parties across other people in that area, and they could actually get to know each other and align those things up, versus being thrown into a thing and then having to leave and then having to queue up for another one and wasting all that time. You can get to meet your people, you can make sure they have mics, you can make sure they are ready to do it the way you're ready to do it. And that idea may not be half bad if there was an external area that you can go to find people strictly to do that kind of stuff. And I don't know. That all seems kind of exciting, but a lot of people have been always like, oh, we need raid matchmaking. And I'm like, there's a really good reason that raid matchmaking is not a thing, is because everybody's going to want to be King Dingaling. And the arguments are going to be ridiculous. There's going to be people throwing hissy fits, and like, who's the leader? Who's going to follow this? And, just a couple fails, and it takes a little bit of time. I take people through the raids all the time on Livestream. It takes a little while for you to build up chemistry upon a random group of people. It takes time. So after just like 4 fails on Crota, expect people to leave, or AFK, or, people weren't prepared for it, and you know what I mean? There's just going to be a lot of problems with that. So again, like I said, I offer the alternative for that Facebook page. There are other websites out there that personally I don't think that are that great. I would say find a Facebook page to join, or maybe even a Bungie.net clan. I don't know. There are options out there. Some are better than others, but personally try to get involved in a community that is controlled and monitored, something like a Facebook page, even if it's not mine, or ours, excuse me. And it's one of the best ways to do that. I pick up people on there sometimes and I play with them, and it's a pretty cool community. But that's what I'm saying, guys. So I don't think this thing is going to come to it. I don't think people are going to have this thing, and I just wanted to talk about it. It's going to be like, it needs to be set up. There needs to be some kind of leader in play, and because there's not like a max level or max gear sort of situation, nobody's able to establish dominance, and it's going to be an argue fest, and that's just how I feel with it, guys. So maybe they just set it up like gym class, right? The nerdy kid with the epilogue and level 30, he just never gets picked for raid teams. I don't know how it's going to be, but I think there just needs to be something in play. If you have a better idea, if you have an idea how you think this could go down without having to dodge all that toxic stuff and turn our community into absolute shit because of that queuing process, let me know. Leave a comment down below. Maybe if some great ones come along, we can try to present those to Bungie and see if we can help them along, being as the community. Maybe they'll listen. And I don't know, I have a feeling that this is actually what that whole Reef social area is supposed to be about. I mean, why create another tower? I feel like it needs to be something else where people can matchmake and get things together. Once you have one tower, what's the purpose of adding another tower for you to travel to if it has the same exact things? Maybe it'll have better upgraded things or something, but I just can't see them creating an entirely different area strictly to have what the tower already has and just maybe a step backwards or something, you know what I mean? So I have a feeling it'll have purpose, and my prediction would be that it'll be exactly what I'm talking about in this video. Who knows? Maybe something will come from it. So thank you guys. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button. It helps support the channel and the video. And subscribe if you are into daily Destiny content. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys around more often. And yeah, stay moist, guys.